Yeah, it's gonna be Bo3 Zeus. So they have two options, I guess. Either they go Zeus off lane, have the bounty run around the Chen. I think bounty's gonna run around the Chen in any case.
LD asleep on the couch. LGD eagerly awaiting their next match. I'm trying to read what's going on here. Anyways, we have game 3 of EG versus Cloud9. Loser will be 5th/6th place. Winner will advance. And on the Radiant side, we have Team Evil Geniuses, Universe taking up the reins on the Clockwork. We have PPD on the Shadow Demon, Sumail on the Signature Storm Spirit, Fear on the Fiery Lina, and Aoi on the Chen. On the opposite side, we have Cloud9, Big Daddy No-Tail invading the opponent's jungle on the Bounty Hunter, Fata on the Dragon Knight, Bo3 on the offlane Zeus, EE on the Gyrocopter, and Misery the Slayer on the Vengeful Spirit. Thank you guys once again for joining me for this cast.
30 seconds to battle.
We already saw some all chat spamming going on from both teams.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
So like they're trying to get into each other's mind and disrupt the rhythm.
No lone druid. I didn't ban it.
Some little bit of shit talk. It's always healthy, I guess.
It looks like AG's gonna contest this rune, but I'm not sure if they're stronger than C9.
Clockwork's out of there. Oh, actually, both teams are pretty scared. We'll give it to
Very good
Sumail.
move by PPD. He just runs out. Like when someone does it and you see Shadow even runs in, you have two reactions, right? Either you go on him or you're like, why is he doing that? Why is he so confident about his movement? And especially in the third game, elimination game, confidence can pay off.
Cloud9's really like this ward. This is ward to the west side of that large camp. I think this is the second game in a row that they utilize it. Almost certainly not going to get dewarded.
Yeah,
It's a very good ward, especially if you're playing as a jungle hero, because it blocks the camp and gives good vision of his movement.
now I realizes there's no spawn. He does have sentry wards though. It seems like he's gonna go D-ward right away.
Yeah.
Yep, and there we go. First one coming out there. Do you think you said Storm has a hard time killing DK, but Storm should get like a fair amount of farm, right?
The
Like
lane is
40.
very much in favor of Storm.
Yeah.
And like he's gonna have a free farm lane, similar like the other game, but they don't seem to mind that Sumail gets this kind of advantage in the lane. They're thinking more about what's gonna happen later in the game.
Well, let's see. We see the big camp spawn. Aoi looking to get it. It's a troll.
Yeah, he just has to be cautious of this bounty.
The bounty is just gonna be a bit annoying.
Especially with this courier, I wonder if they're gonna pay attention. Yeah, it stops. I think Chance is gonna pick up the bottle and...
Yeah, you never want to risk it.
Yeah.
If you lose your bottle like that, it can be very disastrous.
Yeah. Big Daddy looking for the kill, but now he knows what's up. The game is afoot. Aoi still, I mean, he's still wasting a lot of time though, but he pretty much knows that Bounty Hunter's trailing him.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Zeus is an easy pickoff, holding the SD. But we don't know what really happened down there.
Yeah, seems to be the disruption in the Light Strike array. I mean, it's not easy for Zeus though, but I mean, he is getting some sort of levels. And Storm Spirit dominating the mid lane, 3 times the CS of Fata's DK. So, I mean, all in all, mid lane free farm, bottom lane first blood. Looks like a similar story to game number 2.
And this male strength, he's one of the best lane players too. So if you give him that kind of matchup, he's gonna abuse it as much as possible.
And both offlaners getting okay amounts. Universe with the help of Cause, I'm sure, able to get some.
Bo3's gonna die again. So, I'll talk about what happened after. Alright, so what happened was PPD had an illusion rune, right? And so he places one illusion on the hill by Chen. And No-Tail walks by and pings out the illusion because he thinks it's really SD. So with that information, Bo3 goes up on the lane, but just gets disrupted because, you know, it was an illusion.
Oh, it's very smart by PPD.
Yeah.
Just outsmarted his opponent.
Wow, it's not looking good for Cloud9. This bottom lane, bottom side is just a disaster for them.
The clock is also having a rather easy game.
Yeah. This clock against Garo is quite easy because you realize when Garo's gonna go in, you just cog him away and he can't really deal damage to you. It's quite simple.
Yeah, it doesn't have that much mana to work with anymore. Aoi still getting okay creeps up in here. Not able to really get the full effect out of his jungle, but I'm sure he's okay with that.
The bounty hunter doesn't have many choices in this game. Like, he can only try to disrupt the Chen, but he can't really gank mid. It's so little kill potential on the Stone Spirit.
Yeah.
Stone Spirit is a 6 armor hero, so you don't deal that much right-click damage. Furthermore, DK doesn't really provide kill potential.
What does C9 do right now? Their bottom lane, I mean, Bo3, I don't even think can return to lane. Lina can probably solo kill him at this point, and
C9 is just waiting for the level 6s again. Once again, they want to play around the Zeus ulti, and they have the DK ulti too. So the question is how EG will react to the Dragon Form. They probably try to kill him as soon as he pops the Dragon Form with the Lina, and to ruin the timing, because if like DK's biggest strength is the first ulti, and then you can put a lot of pressure on the tower. But if you actually kill the DK, and then his ulti is going to be cooldown, like a lot of momentum will just be ruined. It might actually even lose to the game.
Storm Spirit almost level 6. Misery sitting under a Radiant Observer Ward, and that is well noted by Evil Geniuses.
Misery just wants to wait for the DK6, but I think he realized by this point that it's quite futile.
The problem is that Clockwork is getting a lot of levels, so he's gonna hit this level 6 soon. When Clock gets 6, DK is in danger. The trade-off not giving Chen levels, but Clock gets levels instead. I'm not sure if it's a healthy trade for C9, because I would prefer my Clockwork to be fast level 6, because I know what he can do against the DK in mid lane. They're gonna double jump him with Storm and Clock, and Lina will TP in and just kill the DK.
Yeah, the Lina seems like she's geared up for a pretty easy game. Oh, Big Daddy walks under a Sentry Ward, and will get finished off by Dragon Slave from Fear. So Fear looking with a really hot start, 3-0 on him with a, I mean, he's well on his way to Yules too. It's looking really bad.
I think the DK popped his form by now.
Yeah.
He knows that he's a DD, and he knows that Lina's out of mana, so he can't join the fight right now. So it's a very good timing for Fader. But EG is ready.
PBD, he gets stunned up, followed up by Dragon Tail. Sumail will jump on Misery, gets Test of Faith and instantly blown up. Bo3 gets creep blocked, walks into the tower, and Sumail will get another easy kill with 100 mana to spare. Oh no.
Yeah, that's good enough for EG. Even though they couldn't kill the DK, they killed 2 other heroes and defended the tower.
Yeah, waste the majority of his DD. He will get an illusion room, but I mean, EG off to a hot start. 6-1 for them.
The DK form is going to be out soon too, so the mid tower is not in danger for some more time.
Bo3 looking to return to the bottom lane. EG only has 1 person down there. No mana left for Laguna, but I mean, Misery hasn't really been able to do that much. He only got the solo kill on PBD. He was looking for kills on Sumail, and I mean, their dual roaming has just been to no avail.
And Chen's already level 5, so he pretty much has everything he needs.
Yeah. Like Bounty still level 2 running around. We saw something similar in the VG game when the Fire played Bounty. Even though he disrupted the Chen a little bit, it wasn't really that useful. Chen just went off lane and the Bounty stayed level 2. Like the Bounty Hunter didn't have any impact in that game. So I'm a little bit worried about C9's Bounty Hunter.
They really need, I think, some kills for him if they can manage to pick off Fear.
VG strength files, they had Leshra core and Alchemist mid, so they had 2 heroes who were always like shove their faces into the enemy's tower, so they could play aggressive. And when C9 decided to play against VG on the lanes, they just went for kills.
Bo3 set up for another disruption. Observer Ward, Fear follows up with a stun, will hit it. No Laguna necessary. Bo3, another death.
That's the 8-minute Yules for the Lina. He's gonna have it any second.
Yikes. 42 CS and 4 kills. Big Daddy walking on Sentry Ward again. PPD looks like he's aware, but pretending that he isn't. Waiting for Fear to come by. Dust comes out. Fear trying to hit a stun. Oh my goodness, that is a nasty. What is that level? Oh, Universe. You talked about level 6 Clockwork coming out mid. Will die. EE TP's in. Sumail does have enough mana to continue the rolling. Oh my.
Oh my, indeed.
That's level 6 Clock very early, goes to the DK kill. And Sumail is so good at Stone Spirit. If you see his movement with his spells, like how he uses his ultimate to get their overcharge constantly for every hit, he does it very quickly too, so he has the most potential damage. I see Bounty Hunters have a free running around, and he's like a no factor in the game.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Bounty Hunter, it's literally gonna be killed by Disruption or Yules as soon as he gets spotted.
I'm still wondering why C9 went for the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, Yules, freshly shown Yules Fear will do the 1-2 Laguna. And
Like, Fear didn't move from bottom lane at all in this game, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
but they keep going there and just giving him kills. It's a bit of a like awkward choice. Seems like a lot of pressure is going into C9's head, especially at this point. Clock is going in.
oh, Fada.
And this is the strength of early 6 clock. He will just look at middle and just try to kill the Deke there. Can always do the double jump with the Storm and Clock there.
EE feeling desperate. Fear goes in for a stun, no tail, right under a sentry ward. I don't think he has enough mana to finish him off though. And it looks like they just smoked around back to the mid lane, but everyone's already dead under the tower. EE walks in alone, 1v4 gets disrupted. 3 heroes get hit by a cooldown, he gets pushed back with a cogs. Doing a lot of damage, everyone's still slow, but EE still fighting that uphill battle, 1v3, and Sumail with a DD will
Oh, he's gonna die.
another kill.
Very close.
I mean, they're forced to rotate everybody in, and they're still not even getting that much.
That was actually a good go by Hen. He just went into 4 heroes. That was very reckless, but they need to do these kind of trades at this point in the game.
Yeah, they need to just get level 6 on some of their heroes.
The major problem for C9 is that both their supports are suffering way too much. If you look at their net worth, they're 1k net worth 10 minutes into the game, both of their supports. Like, even the Shadow Demon, like PPD has better net worth. And he's like complete sacrificial for his team.
Well, maybe they will get a kill on PPD to make up some of that XP. Misery going in for a stun, but scared of the defensive disrupt as well as the TP's in, and they cannot chase for that.
It's a very rough game for C9 now. They want to try to find openings, but there really aren't any. And Chen might be kind of close to his mech too at this point. He went for mana boots. This is also a very good choice, especially in these teammates.
Universe finds another hookshot. Looks like they smoked over there. Fear will get a Yules combo off on Fada, and the deaths just keep coming out for Cloud9. There is nowhere safe for them.
No, C9 will lose their mid tower, even though they have the DK.
Sumail makes a long jump. Going on a Bo 7, we see a call down come out. Sumail goes up to the secret shop. Universe tries to TP out, and looks like they are out of tools to stop him. They do hold the tower, but it's just they need kills.
They need kills, but if EG just plays accordingly, they're not going to be able to get kills.
Yeah, all EG has to do is stay together. I mean, they didn't need to do that jump, which Sumail did, but they just feel very confident now. They also didn't lose any hero, even though that was a very risky jump.
Might get Yules off on it.
Oh, there's the boulder.
Oh.
Fear a little scared of getting swapped in. And Sumail pretty much has nothing to fear at this point.
No, no one can even catch the Stone Spirit. It's only the DK stun, but the DK is very weak. He just lost his form too.
Things aren't looking good for C9.
Yep, not at all.
Oh,
Wow.
Roshan is hooked.
Well,
It happens, guys.
C9 looking for some desperation smokes at this point.
Like, Universe had a good start in the game, and he's playing very amazing. Like, he's using his advantage.
Fear, another combo.
So is Fear. Fear is also playing very good.
Yeah,
They just play very clean. They don't do any silly mistakes. They keep finding kills. They do the right movement. Clock understands his position in the game, kills the DK. Fear understands his position, keeps killing anyone he finds. And Aoi redeemed himself very quickly. He's level 8. Has very good net worth. The Bounty is struggling to get some levels on the bottom lane, but Storm doesn't care about it.
I'd like to see a dust picked up on this Storm. So you could just punish Bounty.
I think he just doesn't care about it. Like, why would he? It's like a level 4 Bounty or something. It's not even worth a kill.
It's for gold. Geld.
Yeah, Geld is always good, but AG's next move is just to wait for Orchid. It's gonna be up soon. They already just like hardcore split push. Every lane is pushing. They force TP spot him. C9 has to run mid lane. Fear's still pushing top. He's ready to TP though. 2 tornadoes zones out the whole team of C9. C9 and the Vulcan tornadoes. They have one big story together. It's amazing in this rune. So he's just gonna try to get his orchids now. So why did you take my last hit, man? There's the deny mid tower. This is orchids, I think.
Yeah, it should be.
Well, smoke coming out from Cloud9, 2 of them wrapping around the rune, but
Unless
they still don't really have a good way to catch him.
EG is also looking to kill him. There's the Invis rune. It's gonna might pop the smoke. I think they saw it from the bounty. I'm not sure. Wench doesn't dare to stay. EG is already connecting with the heroes. They have 3 heroes sitting in mid.
Oh, they're all converging around Sumail. Looks like Cloud9 walking into a death trap
Gonna
here.
go for it. Yeah.
Fada gets pulled, Boulder comes out. It looks like Clockwork Hookshot is onto Big Daddy No Tail. EE comes in, looking to kill Sumail, but a defensive disruption comes out as well as the Hand of God. Sumail zips out, and now Cloud9 turning, trying to find safety under the T1 tower. EE will get used up, and Sumail will get one other jump, finishes him off with a Dragon Slave, and another clean fight for EG. No deaths given up.
So be
fear
careful
might
on this rune, man.
Or not.
Okay, well,
That was a very amazing disruption by PPD. Like the storm would have just died, instead the whole fight got turned by the one disruption.
I mean, they only have like really one nice stun to deal with him. He can just play around the Venge. Universe will find a dusted No-Tail, but with no hook shot up, they will just settle for the tower at the end of the day. Score 22-5.
It's a very rough game. The call down was like very nice positioning, and DK didn't initially die, he tanked it up. If it wouldn't be for that one disruption, they would have gotten the kill on Storm and probably not lose 2 more heroes.
I mean, everyone's just so farmed.
Yeah, played mech up and earn just 3 items at the same time.
Storm's just gonna jump this guard cut as he shoves himself, which will probably lead to a dead envy.
Yeah, he's just waiting. Yeah, he's waiting for the soaring.
There we go.
Jump comes out, TP's come in case anyone's defending EE, and they will not be able to save his life.
Yeah, I mean this game is quite depressing to play if you're C9 at this point, because like right from the beginning, nothing went your way. Like these games are the most sad to play because I mean you look at No-Tail, he's 0-6. You look at Bo3, he's probably something similar, and they've just not been able to play their own game because. I mean, you can call it like a strategic like failure or whatever, but they just weren't able to play their own game, which is...
There's no more structure for them. Like when your hero has no purpose in the game, then it doesn't feel like you're playing Dota anymore. And none of theirs, like all their purposes got broken apart. But DK has no purpose. His purpose was to push mid tower, and he can't do that.
Yeah.
He couldn't do that. Bounty's purpose got eliminated. Venge was useless from the very first minute, and Zeus just kept dying anyway. So only Gyrocopter is left, and I mean, he's not going to do anything too at this point in the game. Well, EG's movement is very clear for them. They know what they need to do to just win the game. Just walk together, get some towers, let Sumail do his thing, find some kills. They have mech, they're going to have Aghanim soon on Lina too. Not the biggest deal, because the Aghanim only really shines on the level 3 ulti.
Misery gets scouted out, a Laguna to the face will finish off No-Tail. EE tries to go in again, 1v3, and it looks like they will finally be able to pick off PBD. No track though. Fear, the bigger prize in the back line. Fada trying to 1v1 him, and with the help of the Chen Creeks, both heroes will fall. Universe tries to kill EE with his own rocket barrage, but at the end of the day, 2 kills is better than...
This was a 4v5 fight. If Storm would have been there.
Yeah. Well, they'll take what they can get at this point.
Does Universe still have hookshot? Or what is he?
No, I don't.
He's just chilling around. Sumail is pushing bottom.
I would have liked to see Sumail TP to the fight. I'm not sure if his TP was on cooldown or anything like that, but
He would have killed everyone.
he would have killed everyone.
It's just like overconfidence from EG, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, they get something.
Yep.
Gyro working on his BKB. Zeus finally picked up some kills, some experience.
Yeah, it's like every time I see a team fight, I see Gyro get called on at least 3 heroes.
Yeah, he's very good cooldown so far. Like Shellyman has to run for disruption, so he's always gonna be in the cooldown. Plus the hero that they focus on, and then there's like sometimes some Chen sitting around or Clockwork.
Fear now with the upgraded Laguna Blade. 675. That is
that
pretty
enough?
much one.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna watch at the bottom.
that is depressing.
Yeah, it is.
Time to pick up some bracers.
I mean, if you look at this Gyro, like if he gets, what's it called? Soul Catcher.
Oh yeah.
Gets ulted.
Oh, they caught a bounty.
Oh, Big Daddy feeds yet another kill. Gets off a couple tracks before he dies at least. Sumail doing his thing. Not worried about a thing in the world. It's coasting along.
Jumps to Zeus, Orchid's DK. There's some stunts on the map.
And it seems like the only way they can win is a very similar story to game number 2, except on a much greater
Was
magnitude.
the Vortex on cooldown? I guess it was.
Yeah.
There's the smoke.
Nice heals coming out from Fear. Misery looking for a swap possibly, but Fear a little bit too fast with the phase and the Yules. Storm will zip in. Oh, sorry, Clockwork will hook shot and then just TP out. Not sure what that one's about.
It's another DK from Popped. To no avail. They're not going to be able to get anything out of it.
Yeah. And this game is so hard to play for C9.
EG playing a lot better, it seems. Not being overly brash, maybe with the T1 on top, but
IG is definitely playing better. There's no doubt about that. No, I see him. Nice reaction from PPD.
Demonic Approach comes out, a long-range zip vim from Sumail. Combined with his Soul Catcher. That's like that Test of Fate took him down like 25%.
Yeah. And they're going to send Storm back. He's going to pick up his Bloodstone, teleport back in.
Yeah, it's a rough day.
Does he on his BKB? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Nice play by Universe.
And at this point, I mean, every fight's just going to be a 45 to start off with. Bo3 gets hooked shot by Universe. Nice swap coming out from Misery. Will take one for
He
the
has been
team.
on point also with his stuns on Lina. I don't think he missed any stun
You'll
the whole game.
Bo3 at the end of the day will die, and I mean, EG is just wiping the floor with C9.
Yeah. If I was C9, I would be very dissatisfied with this loss because, I mean, to be honest, I guess we're looking at it out of C9's perspective. Like, if you look at it through EG's perspective, he's completely outplayed and outdrafted the enemy team. But I guess as a spectator, it's quite sad to see C9 crumbling like this. Because we all know they can play better Dota. It's just that things went very wrong.
I think they should have learned from the VG game that this bounty is not the biggest deal against Chen. It didn't really work against them. It didn't work in this game at all.
Oh, they try to combo people out. EE gets jumped by Sumail. Nice swat coming out. Universal shots in. And on the bottom side, No Tail will die. Sumail gets stunned out. They don't have disruption on. They might actually get a kill on him. He will die. Fada trying to tank in the front lines, will eat an LSA to the face. And only Sumail will die. And EG moments away from advancing to the next stage of the summit.
Gets the rush kill.
It's fair to say EG simply outsmarted C9 in this series.
Yes. I mean, the PPD is really good at doing that, though, especially for a team like Cloud9, who he's played on multiple times in multiple patches.
Yeah, that's true.
First set of Rex, no resistance left out for Cloud9. They are beaten, they are worn, they are downtrodden,
I mean,
faces on fire.
This is a game where we're in C9's position. You would tap out.
Yep.
If you look at the network, though.
It's an elimination game,
It's an elimination game, and can't
but
give up, guys.
this game is just over.
Yeah, it's beyond. It's over.
Well, so how's it going, guys? What are you guys plan on doing for the rest of the day?
I gotta pay respects to the teams, man. So we see Sumail, his ultimate orb, probably going for. I think he might go for Lincoln's just to feel more powerful.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they have Chen heal, they have mech, they have disruption, defensive disrupt.
I'd like to see
Chen
a Lotus Orb coming out from EG.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Track gold for everyone.
There we go. It's a very quick curl. Not that tanky DK.
Oh, he won't get the stun off
Oh,
of
he
that.
has a DKD actually.
Oh, nice hook shot coming in from Universe. Do they even have detection? I don't think so.
I mean, they're tracked, but they just go for Roshan anyway. They're not afraid
Yeah,
of
they
him.
don't care. Well, coming in on a 30 kill deficit.
This is the second game where EG picked a lineup which is not that effective to Roshan, and now it's with the Ancients. But it seems to work out for them, this kind of playstyle. Very spell-heavy lineups. One with Leshrac, now they had Delina on the core.
I think most of it boils down to how EG used their safe lane in all 3 games.
Yeah, I agree. This is where the biggest outsmarting came from. From the very first game, EG was prepared to deal with the safe lane.
Yeah.
In the second game, C9 understood and did something else, but in the third game, for some reason, they decided to put Zeus offlane, and Zeus is not a good offlaner. He's just not good. There's nothing he can do, actually. He's just gonna die to Shadow Demon Lina. It could have been something else, and Lina, he will still die.
Do you want to see like some better dual lanes, or I mean, as you said, like the Dark Seer and the Nature's Prophet were pretty much the only offlaners that can kind of hold up in the lane by himself. But when those are banned out, do you go for a dual lane? Do you aggro try? Do you just sack it and pick a jungler?
I think they probably could have picked something like a Nyx Assassin or something. I think Nyx Assassin could probably survive the
That's
SD
true.
Lina duo.
Next season would have been very nice.
Nyx would have been nice against Storm as well. SD, Lina.
Oh, whipped hook shot comes out, but Sumail not scared, will go in, gets stunned up, and Sumail will clean up misery. BKB pops all around, but Fana will take an Axe Laguna. And that is it for Cloud9 in this game, in this series, and in this tournament. They are out.
In the second game, C9 had the right idea of applying pressure to them. Like in this game, they put bounty directly to stop Aoi, but in the second game, they just dual laned and avoided the forest. That's one very effective way to apply pressure to your opponent. This bounty hunter running up the Chen, it's not really pressure. This Chen is like, whatever, guys. Like, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.